what up? You're watching Fishcenter Live, 708-794-6086. My name's Max. I'm here with Dave and Joe. What up, what up, what up? Don't look down at me. How is your guys' Tuesday going?
I don't know. You're the center of Fishcenter. You might as well just talk about it. You're the center.
That's right.
Well,
I'm the C word.
I'll just stay here off to the right.
That's
and Joe
cool.
will stay over there off to the left.
That's right. We make a little sandwich. Max is the meat, but I don't
like
do it
Beyonce.
without that show bread. Speaking of, didn't Matt play Beyonce yesterday at the end of the show?
I believe so, yeah.
Let's take a look at these scores real fast. We're in week 7, getting close to the end of winter. Hopefully we'll be done with winter by April.
Maybe.
Flump's got 80 points. Bijou in second place with 41 after a big mouth match the last round of 3 yesterday. Hot Steve at 28. And Slider way down on the bottom. Winter predictions, Dave? What's on the tip of your mouth? Or are you just looking at your stock market?
I'm thinking maybe Mimosa's going to hopefully make it through. She's been buried again for a second day here, buried under the sand. Ill.
Anyway, we can look where, do we know where the lump is? Where's the little...
There's no lump because we put more sand so she could bury herself. I don't know, really, maybe not getting under sand for not sleeping for a month maybe fucked her up. I don't know.
These are the kings so far. Mimosa, though she be hiding, she's been riding the Mimosa double queen king wave. Hamburger's also on that wave, but a little more wiggly. The other fish on this list are Thlump and Hot Steve, who've only won once. Currently, though, we're looking at Thlump maybe securing a second win, but it is early in the week. It's Tuesday.
Round 1.
So we want to do one of the first games we do on Mini Game Wednesdays. Oh, is it It's Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday.
We are in the middle of the week.
So wait, what's the first game?
One of my favorites. A little game called Fish Tag.
Oh, that's right, tag.
And we're going to throw 60 seconds on the clock and go for it. Now. But the game doesn't start until someone hits the bomb.
This really needs music.
It does.
Dave, hum.
No, it,
And did Jeremy Lake just hit it?
yes.
Yes.
Jeremy Legg has the bomb.
The music's going.
Oh, it needs lobby music.
Nah, I like the silence. It's tension.
It's tension.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Jeremy Lake, not a good move to be behind the rocks when you've got the bomb.
That's why you felt so uncomfortable.
Selfish.
I wish they would not put on those lights over there.
Sometimes silence
There's
can
Jeremy
be
Lake going to
deafening.
hit Slider.
Slider.
Has the bomb.
That was like a sneak attack.
Which looks like Slider's probably going to give it to Hot Steve based off the Hot Steve movements. Oh, but not quite of a
The
hit.
Hot Steve movements.
Yeah, Hot Steve does a left side of the tank up and down. If you weren't so busy looking at the stock market, you'd maybe know the movements of these fish. But you take care of other things. And you were telling me yesterday, Dave, that
Hot
Steve
Steve
has the bomb.
is it. And back to
has the
Slider.
bomb.
that you think it's too dangerous to feed the fish during the show.
There has been injuries when we do that.
8 seconds. Will Slider, who I think is the bottom place bitch
Jeremy
right now.
Legg hitting the Jeremy Hot Steve icon.
Oh, and no. That's minus 20 points for Slider.
Did you
Bad
write
move,
that down?
baby. No, I'll plug it in. Bad move, baby. What up, what up?
Wireshark says Mimo been hibernating a lot lately. I hope they're not softly telling us she's bucketed. No,
We don't lie.
we're not
About
going to make
that.
stuff like
Well,
that
we've
up.
been wrong, but we're not lying.
Yeah.
What if it's a style toy situation where she's dead under the ground and we
It's-
just don't
Well,
know?
that's where we'd be wrong. but not
we'd just
necessarily
be wrong.
Here's the thing: if
She's in the tank,
if she is
as far as we
resting
know.
under the sand, stressed because of some injury, I don't want to be the one to stress her out even further by going around digging for her.
So, Dave, when you fed the tank yesterday,
I didn't feed the tank yesterday.
you didn't feed the tank
No.
yesterday.
It's Tuesday.
Is that why Mimosa's not out?
No,
I thought you feed it every day.
maybe. No. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Should we talk about where Matt is yet?
Yeah.
Is he ready?
Or maybe we should just let Matt talk about where he is.
I mean, Matt's not here with us, obviously, but he's not far away either.
The mystery is in the air.
Maybe if Matt's ready, we could just.
How do we know if will he raise his hand if he's ready?
I think he could just start talking if he's ready.
Matt's ready.
Take it away, Matt.
Hey guys, I'm here on the rocky crag. Guys, I'm here on the Rocky Crag. I made promises. I kept them. I kept my word. I said one day I'm going to moderate from the Rocky Crag. Here I am on the Rocky Crag. I want to show you around some rocks. Look at this. You thought I was kidding around about
he have
being
a
on the
safety
Rocky
belt?
Crag? I don't mess around. If I say I'm going to moderate a show from a Rocky Crag, I'm going to moderate a show on a Rocky Crag. 708-794-6386. There's some
Wow.
natives who are living in the rocks who are waving
Wow.
at me.
Cragulites.
780-794-6386. Give us a call. It's a loud crag. I got a very special surprise for everybody here on the Rocky Crag. You'll never guess who I bumped into.
A rattlesnake.
You'll never
can you
guess
turn
who I
up my
bumped into.
Volume, Dave. Listen to what. How
He's
Google.
coming up to join me now.
You got
Crag.
I got a special guest on the Rocky Crag, our first
A
guest.
steep or rugged cliff
up here,
or
sir.
rock face.
Come this way, sir.
Synonyms:
If you wouldn't
cliff,
mind.
bluff, ridge, precipice, rock face,
Come up, climb up
overhang.
here on the Rocky Crag. Let's see if we can do this. Here we go.
This could end badly.
Shit, you right? You right? Hold on, you right? You got this? You don't have to get all the way up. Look who it is. It's my friend the Booch.
Hey, what's up, Matt?
Vinny the Booch.
What up? What
Vinny
up?
Bucci the Booch. He's right here with me on the Rocky Crag. We have thick-soled shoes. How are you doing up here, pal?
I'm doing great. Just trying to hold on to my balance, trying to make sure I don't fall. But other than that, I'm feeling fantastic.
Vinny the Booch, he's magnificent. He's the magnificent Booch. Don't forget to join us Monday night. This coming Monday at 10 p.m. We're this guy. What are you going to do, buddy?
I'm gonna get shot out of a cannon.
You're damn right you are. You're going to get shot out of a cannon. You thought being on a Rocky Crag was something? That's going to be even more exciting. Tell you what, can you join me in the studio?
Absolutely, man. I'll see you there.
Me and the Booch, we're heading into the studio. We'll see you over there.
Matt, please be careful and watch your step.
Black, I don't think we should cut away.
We can get down.
No,
from
why
here.
is the
All right,
camera
you go
moving
ahead.
away?
Jay,
You want to watch them fall and die?
Yeah.
Jay, film.
Okay,
Hold on.
Booch is down.
Hey, we're still in the Rocky Crag. Don't break the
Yeah, Matt, we're still watching you.
spell. Here we go. You ready? Jay, back to the studio.
Matt, should I show the countdown?
All right, cool. See you in a minute.
I don't know if we're going to show this countdown. Are we ready to show this countdown?
Well, we could do it when they're here.
Okay, I'll wait till they're here. Wow.
It's about
Wow.
a 6-minute walk from the crag.
What up? Look at these beautiful shots. Almost like the hair of a
Here's
horse.
the edge of the crag.
Wow. Crag adjacent areas.
Oh, he's got the camera
And
stuck on
he
a
just
branch.
walked
Oh!
Jay doesn't know how to walk sideways.
Jay.
He just
Wow.
broke it.
That was awesome. You know, some of these kids are out here fingering. I saw a good meme that says, "Oh,
Some of the kids
millennials,
are out here fingering.
the millennials don't like Big Macs," says McDonald's, but they'll eat ass after 2 beers.
So who is that a commentary on? Big McDonald's, analingus, or millennials?
The cool thing though is we're still
Who's the
cragging.
lowest rung of that ladder?
We're still cragging here, Dave.
I don't know who's the true.
We still have outreach. Things are
brunt of
gross.
that
People are
statement.
fingering, but we're still out here on the crag.
finger.
What?
I'd finger if
You would finger?
yeah, for a
I know. I said people are
burger.
fingering.
For a burger,
Finger what? A butt?
anything.
Dave would put his finger in anything for a
Anything.
burger.
For one hamburger,
I've been in moods where I felt that way, but that's not a constant.
You're just lying around. You're like, I'd put my finger in anything for a burger right now.
Maybe twice a year.
what would you do
I'd be at that point.
for a burger?
Okay, maybe 3 times a year I would finger anything for a burger.
Ooh,
Gotcha.
which burger in specific?
It depends on my mood. If I'm that desperate for a burger, it would be pretty much from anywhere.
It's pretty cool finally putting a face to that craggy area.
I know, I couldn't believe it. When Matt said, he told me before the show, he's like, I'm going to venture out to the crag. I said, when should we get you set up for that? 11? Noon?
Well, now we know setup includes climbing gear.
Well, have you ever thought about how to say Rocky Crag in Japanese, Dave?
Yeah, I have.
It's Iwa ga oi Iwa.
岩が多いわ。
New
That's
Terrace House
funny
episodes
岩
are up
が多
on
い
a
わ。
popular streaming service.
Netflix?
Yeah. I've been watching the first 3 episodes of the final season of Terrace House Opening New Doors.
And I was playing the 2017 video game Heat Signature because the creator of that is releasing, or at least he's in development, this game that's kind of like a SWAT entrance tactics turn-based game, you know, where you have to plan the perfect SWAT entry and you kind of have to reverse, but you're wizard cops. So that seems fun.
What's Flump doing? Oh, he's backing into the cave. Oh, Flumpy, he's
What are all
parking.
these lights and colors behind the
Flump
tank right
backs
now?
in.
Is somebody experimenting?
Yeah, someone's experimenting with
Oh,
lights.
that's
Who's doing
freaking
that?
him out.
Who's
That's why
doing
Flump
that?
went there. Our fish are gonna freak out.
Oh.
They
Angry
don't-
Dave is
They
best
don't respond well to lights.
Rocky Crag. Rocky Crag.
Dave. Yeah, that's shitty
Oh, it's getting
that
even
people do
worse.
that here.
What? It's the worst part, Max, is it should be known
It
by
should
now.
be known that
this
yeah,
has
there's
happened how many
living
times?
creatures. I don't know, at least 3 on the show.
And yesterday, with the whole death row thing, we had to set up an entire block. A big, what are those called? Hoods?
Yeah. A couple of guys were up
Look
to
at
no
Flump,
good,
he's miserable.
so we had to put up in front of the fish tank hoods.
Dave trying to will him back out. All right, well, that's removed for now. See, another thing.
Dave's music accentuates how beautiful the tank is.
With hashtag 1tank on the way, and we're upping the ante. But, well, Slider and Hot Steve getting into it. See, that all the fish freak out when that shit happens.
Yeah.
This is just more and more evidence that we don't deserve a good tank.
No.
Like, we can't, I mean, I say it, I've been saying it for years, we can't have nice things around here, but...
Well, I mean, and the problem is only Dave
Dude,
takes care of
Slider,
the fish.
are they gonna...
I just let him go. Josh Skierski no longer works here.
That was Josh?
I just let him go.
He should know better. What the fuck was he even doing?
I had security escort him out.
Neither of us know how to feed them, Cho. I'm the only one who notices where they swim.
I wish they'd turn off that light over at Ian's desk, too. I should have said that while
Dave,
I
I
was
think we shouldn't get a tank. We should just get rid of the fish.
Why do you say that?
Because we can't keep them. We can't take care of them. And even when they're not dying or dead, we're setting up lights and fucking with them. Like, we don't deserve it.
We aren't doing that, Cho. Former Adult Swim employee
Josh
Josh
Skierski.
Skierski.
Slider pecking at Hot Steve?
Slider. Listen, this
Slider is such a dick.
he's taken on a new role with the introduction of hamburger.
You
and
think the
mimosa
lights
with
set
tank.
him off?
Josh Skierski.
Is fired.
助手スキースキー。
I mean, yeah.
To everyone watching who's always thinking about, oh, I wish I could work at Adult Swim, just don't ever set up lights.
Hey, what do you say, Cho? GTFO? What's that mean?
Give me that firearm.
Oh, spelled with an O.
Yes.
Give me that firearm.
All right, Plump's back out, so that's all that matters.
エテフックアウト。
Slider was damn near a yellow card.
It's 4:20 here on the East Coast. People taking what they call jazz cabbage. I think I saw a little image on the internet today of
Whoa.
old jazz
She's
cabbage.
Firing out.
Whoa!
What?
She's on the jazz cabbage.
You see, Dave, our tank's falling apart, man.
This is just.
Oh my God, Slider's puffing.
So we shouldn't get a new tank, Cho? Don't you think a newer,
What do you
big tank-
think? I'm just going by what I'm observing
a
here.
newer big tank.
Cho's
is gonna
got
be
a
better for these
he's got
fish.
Cho's got a new hashtag. It's hashtag
It's
none
just
tank.
it's going to be a bigger thing for the children that work here to fuck up.
More children
Cho,
mistakes.
So what? I know we couldn't decide on Ethan or Jackson. I know. We're gonna figure it out.
Whoever it is, they're going to fuck up the tank.
I know.
That was funny when Matt yelled about you have to hire him yourself. Remember that? Don't complain in the background. What was that about?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
I was
What
real
about the white
confused.
guys with beards?
Yeah, especially since I feel like
That's
us-
actually a poignant observation.
I think, but us three have had a very eclectic group of different backgrounds.
Well, he wasn't talking to us.
Who
What do
was
you
the
mean,
one who
us
did it?
Three have
Everyone else.
different backgrounds.
Well, I mean, you're a
white
you're a
guy with
black
beard.
woman.
White guy with beard.
I thought interns. I thought they were talking about intern
Oh,
hirings, and I was
interns.
like, oh, we. So that whole thing made me laugh.
Yeah, because it wasn't directed at us.
It was directed at Jono again, right? Anyway, this is us vaguely talking about meetings at the parts I walked in halfway through that were very funny to me. Hashtag none tank.
We should stream our meetings.
No.
I hope Matt's okay. It seemed like he should be back by now.
Yeah. I wonder
Joe,
what's
cut to
going
the
on. Jay broke it. Remember?
Joe.
Jay walked sideways into that
He
thing
put
and
up
then
the
broke
lens
it.
cap, but it's still live. You can see the stream.
Let me
Still
see.
going.
That's
There
true.
might be
There's-
some footage right
Whoops.
here. Yeah. Is it, okay. Joe, I found the footage right here. Okay, Matt. Yeah, come on down, Matt.
Oh man.
No, Matt. Matt.
I like Matt's.
Oh,
belief.
he's still
he's back
alive.
up.
Phew.
It looks different in my
Oh no,
memory.
Dave, you're deplaying it.
Oh yeah, that's why it's happening.
Matt.
That's good.
That's funny.
Get the fuck out.
Huh.
Matt Harrigan is dead.
If he fell off
Matt
that
Harrigan
crag,
is.
Matt Harrigan is dead.
マット・ハリガンは死んでいる。
Oh my God, we just got word that Matt Harrigan is dead. The Booch hit him over the head with a giant ball. Killed him. Oh my God.
Matt, you survived your. What would that be? A sojourn?
Matt.
I wasn't kidding when I said I was going to a Rocky Crag.
Finally.
Rocky Crag.
Rocky Crag now. Rocky Crag now.
I had to hike down.
Yeah, it took longer to get back than we thought it would. In the meantime, Dave had to fire Josh.
What happened?
I let him go. Oh, do you have transitional lenses?
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I realized I couldn't wear sunglasses anymore, and they were kind of my thing back in the day, so I just got
Really?
transition lenses.
I have prescription sunglasses, but I always got to switch them out. So it feels like, how long does it take for those to transition to clear?
A couple minutes. They'll fade eventually.
Do you mind if I try those on just to see what they look like?
Sure.
Matt, should we try this countdown timer? Is that worth showing?
Yeah, I thought you were showing that.
Didn't know if I should or not. Joe, it's on Mac's laptop. While we're looking at this, let's take a look at this countdown timer.
They fit good?
Wow, the resolution is weird.
The Reza Booch.
It appears to be a 4x3 counter.
Booch, what are you doing in 5 days, 5 hours, and 35 minutes?
I am
But
getting.
It's not even the. It's not the. It's the computer.
Yeah, well, I've seen that before.
Well,
There we
I'm
go.
about to get shot out of a cannon in about 5 days, so
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I'm a little excited. You know, I mean, obviously, there's a part of me that's nervous. I've never actually attempted to get shot out of a cannon before.
Yeah.
But
What are 4 things you've attempted?
4 things I've attempted? Eating a car, doing stand-up, being on the radio, and wrestling commentary. Really.
Were the only 4 things?
Yeah, that I could think of off the top of my head. I'm sure I've attempted a million other things in my life, but those are the most exciting.
The Booch, ladies and gentlemen. Booch Eats a Car. It's coming out this month. Wait till you see it. Something else. You ever been on a special before?
No, not something of this magnitude. This is
Yeah.
really my first big special, and I'm very excited for it. I put a lot of work into this, and I really can't wait for the Adult Swim fans and people around the world to see this special, see this documentary. It's going to be amazing. I think the story is just as exciting as me actually eating the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that exactly?
I feel like, just the story of me. Like, it's because it's more than just me eating the car. It also tells my story, me getting started in my career, the ups, the downs, what led me to want to go after this eat a car moment, and also just a lot of other things. Because there's a lot of obstacles that were in my way that I had to overcome.
You went to McDonald's? Is that what took you guys so long?
Are there any Rocky Crags in the special?
Motherfucker.
No, there's no Rocky Craigs. I wish there was, but we just didn't feel like it would pertain to the car eating. Unless I ate it on the Rocky Crag, which I probably wish I had done. I would have loved to have tried
Well,
that.
there's still 5 days and 5 hours to make it happen. Just throwing it out
Maybe,
there.
maybe. I might
it
think
out
of
there.
something to think about.
I got a personal question. Can
Yeah.
I ask a personal question?
Please.
Sure.
So, Booch, we're connected on the social network known as Facebook.
Yes.
And you post a lot of memes about Mondays being bad and customers at where you work at being terrible to deal with.
Yes.
Do you want to tell me about that and what that lifestyle's like and why you choose Facebook as a place to vent all these frustrations of working in the service industry?
Are you frustrated?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I chose Facebook because that's where all the funny memes are. Like someone introduced me to this Facebook site called 9 to 5, and it just talks about all the 9 to 5 like struggles that most people deal with, whether it's rude customers or long hours. So it's stuff that everybody vents about. You might not necessarily vent about it at work, but it's just really
Something
fun
that,
and
yeah, fun venture.
yeah, it's just fun things to vent about. So I feel like it's stuff that usually when I'm sharing one, it's one that I've either experienced before, like in the past, or something I might be feeling within that moment. Like, yeah, on the verge of a meltdown, but trying your best to stay calm.
But aren't those just on Instagram first?
I've had, Lord knows, I've had a lot of those days.
Do you feel like you have that exact thought? You're there and you see that dog in your head?
No, I haven't seen the dog in my head, but I love the dog.
Do you think that the artist's choice of that dog including in it, like, does that take it to a new level of, like, way for you? Oh, this is a way I want to express myself that I couldn't even see before. Now that this artist has incorporated the dog, that it's like a new level.
Yeah, actually, yeah. And also what it helps is it helps bring a little humor to the statement. Because if you read the statement by itself, especially if you work in the service or retail industry, your first reaction is just thinking about all the things that make you angry. But when you see the dog making that face, you instantly laugh. So it cheers up someone like me reading it, but also entertains the fans as well. So putting a dog in there is genius.
Do you
because
look
it
at the
relieves the
Facebook
stress.
9 to 5 when you're at work?
Sometimes I've done it when I'm at work. It usually depends on how dead or quiet the place is, especially when I have to work like morning shifts if I'm opening the store.
Morning shits.
Shifts. I meant shift.
Hey, you fucker.
Well, shifts and shits, but mostly
Hey,
shifts.
maybe that shift is shit.
It can be sometimes, but
So what's the juxtaposition? Because I feel like a lot of the times they show rather innocent imagery, like children and pets.
yeah.
But they're saying fuck or they're upset. And where do you think that comes in? Where's the root of that?
I don't know. I think it's just the fact that you wouldn't expect a child to say that. So I think that's where the comedy comes in, because somebody our age says the word fuck. You just dismiss
Adults.
it because
Does the entire games team just walk behind the screen?
Hey, how was the Rocky Crag
They
part
go
of the show?
from
That was
meetings
great.
to
That was
Was it
great.
great?
Yeah,
It
it
was
was great.
great,
It was like I was in a-
Yeah, it was
Until
fantastic.
Jay filmed the sidewalk and we are like, oh, it doesn't seem like we're in some
It was
bluff.
fine. I mean,
But was that the real Rocky Crag?
Yes.
It was not a prank.
No.
I
wasn't
did
kidding.
like the upward angle really lent the tension of you.
Yeah.
That
That was my.
height.
I had to direct Jay to back it
Yeah,
up.
he did a great job.
Yeah.
Just the composition.
I mean,
of
I
the
was
shot.
concerned for your safety, Matt.
I was concerned too. It was covered in. Check
Booch,
this out.
you too.
The
Yeah,
rocks were
yes.
covered
Not
in
so much as
smaller
Matt, but
rocks.
a little bit.
Satan Smurf on the chat room asks if you drank the radiator fluid too, and I don't
No
want you to spoil
spoilers.
too much.
No spoilers.
KP Senti asked if you ate the vents.
I'll
But
just
don't
say,
spoil it.
No
No
spoilers.
spoilers.
watch the special.
There we go.
There's my answer.
Oh man.
Watch the
What a
special.
sales-
You'll
what a
get your
show
answer.
business motherfucker.
Yeah. Holy shit!
You
This guy.
Fuck. So there's one other meme I wanted to talk about that you shared, that
Okay.
because I really want to, because Fishcenter is a place where you can say whatever you want. You said like, it said, oh, I'm offended by what you said, and then it's like this picture of this guy smirking. He's looking like, well, then you should hear the things I'm not saying, or something like that. What's in your twisted head?
What's in my twisted?
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Say the thing you can't say.
Well,
Well, I usually I just write that. I don't really have like a twisted thought necessarily in my head. I mean, I do.
So you lied.
In a way, yeah, but I did it because it's just really funny.
Okay.
Because everybody's just so easily offended by everything
Yeah.
that was just something I posted because it made me laugh. I don't relate to it at all. It
Well, you
just-
know what's not offensive? You could start saying right now, go eat a car. And if they say that to you,
Yeah.
like, why don't you
Hey.
do it? You like, I fucking did it.
Yeah,
did it.
exactly. It's like I did it. Why don't you do it?
Why don't you eat it?
I already have bigger balls than you, so try it. That's what I
Wow.
would say to the guy.
Wow.
that's all you think of twisted thoughts. You can't forget places like Twisted Taco,
Yes.
which is in the suburbs of Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
And they even have like jail cells you can like take pictures in, which I always thought was odd.
Wow, a Twisted
That
Taco.
twisted taco?
I think there was one, yeah,
Yeah.
like where
Up in Buckhead.
yeah, there's one
Yeah.
up Buckhead. We did a
What is that? Why?
I don't know. I think They
pretty
try to
twisted.
I think it's because it's like a saloon-like scenario, so it's trying to be like a little westerny. So they say, hey, we'll put a jail cell in there and like have people like sit in there. You can close the bar and like take pictures. And I wish they put a booth in there. I think more people would want to eat
Put
in
a
there.
Booch in there.
Booch.
Our next documentary, Booch goes to jail.
Well, have you ever been in a crime?
Not really. I mean, I've been in a holding cell, but I've never actually been in jail.
You've been
wait.
detained.
Yes, I was detained.
Do
Yeah.
you have any ideas for crimes?
Any ideas?
It's
for
a game.
crimes?
It's a game, Booch. What was your crime?
You can win some points.
It was stupid. Here's what happened. At the time I was in college and I was walking home. I was walking from the campus to the MARTA station, and I was looking at my phone and I'm not paying attention. And one of the doors to the MARTA train was already wide open. So without even realizing it, I just walk right through. And this officer says stop. Tells me to stop. So I stop immediately. The guy turns around. The guy like makes a beeline towards me. Just starts screaming at me like, "You didn't tap your card. Why you didn't tap your card?" And I realized I went, "Oh crap, I forgot." So I apologized. I said, "I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I'll get the card right here. I'll just tap it. Not a problem." Well, for him it was a problem because instead of just letting me tap it, he handcuffed me and put me in the cell.
What?
Yes, he handcuffed me, and I'm right next to the machine. It's not like I was halfway down the MARTA street, halfway down the MARTA station. I'm literally right in
Did
front
he
of
like
where to tap the card.
pat you down before he did that, or he
Yes.
just led you right into the thing?
He had the he cuffed me, took me to the back. They did pat me down.
Maybe
then
he must have thought you were black.
well, the cop was black, which made it even crazier to me.
Oh, well,
yeah.
more
So it
power
was
to
like,
him then.
so that actually made
You're
it
taking one for the team there.
exactly, pretty much. So when they say like, cops don't mistreat white people, I'm like, point of order. Yes, they do.
So did you get bruised?
No, I didn't get bruised, but basically what I found out later is he put me in the holding cell and I was
Wait,
still
you
cuffed.
found out that you were cuffed?
No. What happened was he put me. No, what I found out was when he.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
saying-
you meant like you blacked out
No.
for a second.
No. What I was gonna say
But
is,
also, it's a MARTA cop.
Yeah, it
so
was a MARTA cop.
cops aren't really real cops.
yeah, he put me in the holding
let's
cell
put
and I was
themselves in
still in the
line of
handcuffs.
duty.
He never took them off, which I found out later. And that's what I found later. I could have sued for that, but I didn't
Wow.
know because it's illegal to put somebody in a holding cell while they're cuffed. When they're in
Interesting.
custody, they have to take you out of it. When they do that, so there's a sink in a toilet, I can't even use it. My hands still behind my back, my fingers
I
are
bet
numb.
you could have if you tried.
I could have. I don't know. I didn't go to I skipped magician class at school. So anyway,
You had a class for magicians?
no, I don't know. I just
Oh, so you
I
lied.
I took some theater classes, so I'm sure there's a magician elective in there somewhere.
Acting is magic.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, okay, David Coulier or David Blaine?
I gotta go Coulier. Fuller House is. I hate they're canceling it.
Lunar Pangolin asks, is learning not to eat a car like learning how to not touch a hot stove?
Not really, because a hot stove there's not a lot unless you got like mittens or something. That's like the closest thing to safety, you could get. But like with eating a car, I actually learned like the safest way to do this. Like if it's something that somebody wanted to do. Not that I'm encouraging that.
Mr.
but-
Radhand's asking, is the Booch black? I can't hear it. I can only hear it.
Mr.
No.
Rat Hands.
No, I'm not black. Although I have a lot of black friends, so they kind of give me
There you go.
they kind of make me an honorary.
You can
black
tell
person.
he's not black because his encounter with the police ended up with him still alive.
Yes, that's another good indicator.
Here's the real question, though. What
Okay.
about a TV dream drama? A dream drama, serialized cop drama called Booch and the Twisted Pigs.
I like it.
It's like you get to be no nonsense. You get to say
Is that a J-pop
what
group?
you feel, but also like you and the Twisted Pigs have to make arrests.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I like that. I think it would be like, just we're politically incorrect, but we still enforce the law. I think if you could find that
Still.
happy medium.
Joe had a really great game idea the other day that we used.
I did?
Yeah.
A game idea?
Or
Pitch
maybe it
Show
was Max's
Crimes?
idea. Pitch Show Crimes.
We had this great guy
that was
called Pitch
definitely
Chow
not my
Crimes.
idea.
Do you have a crime that you want to pitch to us, Booch? Maybe get some points for a fish in the game called Pitch Chow Crimes.
Pitch of crimes.
So it's like kind of like a sales meeting, but it's for a crime, and you do have to start by saying, "Hey, thanks for letting me here. I got a great crime for you." It's kind of like an improv game, and then you go and tell us the crime.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for inviting me here. Let me speak to you guys. I got a great idea for a crime. I think you're gonna love it. All right.
He's actually
so
pitching it. I
Wow.
like
yeah.
it.
So here's
okay.
all right. So here's what we do. Okay. So we start off with a van. All right. And we pull up, and we're right in front of a zoo. Right. So we go in, and then we sneak in around the back. We'll need about a good 5 or 6 people, preferably 2 really big guys in case any security gets in the way. They can kind of take them down, like big, like Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar types. That way, they can just maul through anybody. We need one guy. You need one guy who is very tech savvy, someone who can, cut the power, get through all the.
Joe.
So, yeah, you know what? I would probably recruit him. He seems like he'd love that idea. So we go in, you cut
That
the
might
power.
get more
right?
points because
Yeah.
Joe likes to be part of the crimes, hypothetically.
Not
Absolutely.
necessarily true.
Absolutely.
But maybe he
Go
doesn't
on.
want to get
You go in.
arrested either.
So yes, that way we cut the
that's
power, get inside. Then what we do is you got the remaining 2 guys taking a shovel, digging underneath. So
Under what? The
The
wall
zoo.
to the zoo?
Yeah, the
wall to
zoo
the
wall.
zoo, because everybody's
Okay.
the first reaction is to go over the wall.
Uh-huh.
Because everybody's going to be watching for that.
Uh-huh.
So you kind of dig underneath,
Okay.
come in, and you pop up right through the middle of the zoo.
Okay.
Then through the tunnel, then what you do is you get a bigger. I'm trying to figure out I don't know the technical term for it, but something to even make the hole even wider.
Shovel.
Shovel, yeah. We'll get more shovels. Just widen up the hole right there,
Hole
and then
wideners.
Wait,
Yes.
what do gynecologists use?
Spatula.
Forceps.
yeah, forceps.
Forceps.
Yeah, just get the
Tunnel-sized
biggest
forceps.
I'm talking jaws of life.
So
here.
glad I'm not a fucking female.
Then immediately, once you're inside the zoo, you go around and you proceed to unlock all the doors to the animal cages. And
Is
then
this being
one by one,
So this is like-
straight up like Noah's Ark. Only instead of 2 by 2, it's 1 by 1.
So this is just like
And you
straight up
just-
mayhem.
Yeah, and you just have them go right under the hole.
Booch,
and
you're
send
like
them out
the
to
Joker.
It's like terrorism.
Wow.
Hey,
It is. It's a very
12
um,
monkeys.
what doesn't
it's a
kill you makes you
nihilistic
stranger.
crime.
That's a perfect first episode for Booch and the Twisted
So
Pigs.
I respect the nihilism there. You're not doing it to reward yourself. You're doing it to just fuck with the world.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. The logistics definitely a problem.
Yeah.
Digging a tunnel like that, you're gonna need either more equipment or more crew,
Shovel.
Sure.
More shovels.
more shovels.
Yeah.
And also, well, that's probably really it. I mean, zoos aren't exactly Fort Knox, so
Tennessee.
the odds of actually pulling
Kentucky.
something like this off,
Oh.
I say, are quite good.
Never been.
At a 25 points, that's a 17-point idea.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Booch. Well played, young
Okay.
son.
Wow.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is
I
there
mean,
a fish you want to
that's-
give them to?
That's reasonably executable. Freeing every animal in the zoo and just leading them into the city, that's kind of a good idea.
Yeah, I just think it hasn't been done before. It's entertaining. It'll make the news. It's like, I mean, it's like I indirectly get the publicity because obviously I don't want my name out there, but I'll know it. But deep down, I know I did it.
Yeah.
So it's like that satisfaction, especially years later down the line when they find out who it is, but the statute of limitations already passed. It's on like the History Channel.
Yeah,
or
you
something
can
Like
you can film or write a manifesto and you can mail it to the news outlets afterwards.
17 points, Booch. Which fish are they getting to?
that.
You need to reacquaint yourself.
I have to say, I like that yellow one with the purple blue face.
Yellow
Hot Steve?
with purple blue.
Is that the one that you just saw on the screen?
Yeah, it literally just went by.
Yeah,
Dang.
Hot Steve.
Hot Steve.
I
Yeah.
think your transition lenses are a little tinted.
Yeah.
17
it's
for
black.
Hot Steve.
Yeah.
That throws Hot
Well
Steve
done.
now in second place above the Bijou Meister. I made the opening graphic card for this TV show idea we have. Let's take a look at it.
Oh, yeah. I watched that. Looks like a Netflix show.
Oh, that looks.
Or like the BBC.
And
I like, would the whole show be in black and white like that?
yeah, it's a black
Yeah.
and white
Wow.
show.
That'd be cool.
That is. And that's good because you don't see too many of those, so that would definitely make it stand out.
Black and white.
Yeah, black and white.
And does it take place in the winter? Or is that an industrial wasteland? Post-apocalyptic downtown 9/11 scenario.
Well, with a name like the Twisted Pigs, post-apocalyptic might work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, just sounds.
because it's twisted in the post-apocalypse. Everything's
Yeah.
twisted.
Yeah. Well, everything's crazy and twisted in a post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
It's not the norm.
Well, then what's in this twisted setting? What are some twisted things happening?
see, it's post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, some twisted
so-
post-apocalyptic things.
So
I got some ideas, but I wanna throw it over to you.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be post-apocalyptic. Obviously, there's got to be almost. There's got to be at least a couple episodes, not too many, because you don't want to overdo it. But obviously, in a post-apocalyptic world, there's a lot of stealing. There's a lot of breaking into stuff.
It's
You
pretty
can't-
twisted.
Marauding.
Yes, marauding.
Marauders.
You can't have a post-apocalyptic world and not have that happening.
Milk is
because
sold in solid cubes,
That's another good one.
Well.
Yeah, milk.
and it's blue.
Water
Yeah.
is a gas.
Yeah, water's also a gas.
Yeah.
And everything solid is now liquid.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
And gas is just there.
Oh, wait, this is Waterworld.
No, because even
This
people
has
are
been
liquid.
done, Max, with a huge budget, and it didn't do well.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a great film. I saw it on
I
French
didn't.
TV.
I watched Wetland. I didn't think the budget was that big for it.
Well, I think it's gonna be different than Waterworld. 'Cause we're gonna have people in there that can act, so it's gonna be different than Waterworld.
You bad boy.
Burn. I don't know. I'd watch Gene Triplehorn do more stuff.
708-794-6386. If you want to call, you can call us.
Wet City, I mean.
Stay hydrated. And chat says the only whales Max have saved is in his freezer, and he is saving those whales for his second dinner.
Why? Who said that?
Stay hydrated.
Why? You have a couple guys kind of razzing you in the chat today, Max.
Oh, yeah?
Why?
Like who?
Stay hydrated.
Why?
Why, Dave?
I like being able to fire people who provide services to me.
I think we need to do round 2, don't we?
I love how twisted some of these ideas we're having today, though, is, and I'm just loving how much, I'm loving the word twisted today, you know?
708-794-6386. You look in the bottom of your corner of your screen. The Booch gets shot.
Oh, sorry.
5 days, 5 hours, 15 minutes, 54 seconds. 10 o'clock Monday, the 18th.
Booch, you ready to play Viewfinder with us?
Sure.
Tell me when to launch the view.
Launch.
Yeah, Dave, the light control
Oh,
around the tank.
definitely Jeremy
Yeah, I
Lake
took
in that
down
one.
That black thing. So people kept on.
So, Booch, this is an
bumping into it.
algorithm
Jeremy
that's
Lake in
taking
that
random
one.
pictures,
But that
and the
glare
fish
is
who are
just-
in the pictures get 20 points per pop. But an intercession, we might decide bringing that down to 10, because it's a lot of points.
Oh, it thumps in that one. Faux show.
Fauchau. Twisted Noodle. Hey. Or Twisted
Nobody
Kitchen.
in that one.
No,
Faux
Hamburger was in that
Oh,
one.
he was?
Yeah.
I didn't see him.
No shit.
Oh, here
Dave.
we go. Oh, if it would have flashed there, 4. Oh. 4. One
You like it when fish get points, right,
I do.
Dave?
Well, yeah, it's fun.
I wish.
Oh.
Boom, got him.
I wish I could control the snapping of the camera.
Well, Dave, that's the whole point, is a machine, kind of like in a
Random.
dystopian cyber future, is controlling it, and we don't get to choose. We're at the whims of the AI. Did you know that the computer in the iRobot movie was named Vicky, the one that was evil?
Really?
And Booch,
Yeah.
to critique your idea a little bit further, or give you some
Jeremy
notes,
Lake.
I would also carefully deliberate what town you target.
Yeah.
You want maximum mayhem.
Absolutely.
So which town is least prepared? Not that any towns are prepared for wild animals, but in a place like New York City, there's zoos in Brooklyn. It's not really going to impact a lot of stuff.
A serious
something
joke
something to
taking
consider.
Yeah.
Like I would target like small town Idaho or something like that, where like they're really fucked.
20
Yeah.
points
If
for
there's, like, an
Jeremy
elephant
Lake.
roaming around.
Next
Like,
picture.
like
Jeremy
Fargo
Another
scenario.
20 for
Yeah,
Jeremy Lake.
and it's
Picture
like
number 3.
wide open plains.
Yeah.
The animals could go everywhere.
Looks like it's just Flump.
Flump
I
mouth.
think Iowa might be a good one.
Picture number 4.
just-
Hamburger.
You know their
gets
law
20.
enforcement is ill-equipped.
It could be a
Exactly.
made-up state like
Hot
Ohio.
Steven Flump.
Hot Steven Flump. I'm looking around. I don't see nobody
That all
else.
plays into it. And
Picture
their
number
zoo
6.
is probably easier to break into.
Who's that back there,
That's a
Dave?
reflection.
Oh.
No, that's a fish.
That's a reflection.
Let's look at the...
I don't think that's a fish.
It's a
really?
reflection.
Okay, I believe you guys. You're the experts.
Why would you think that? What fish is that if that's a fish?
Jeremy Lake and
And
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
John
But that
Thompson.
means Jeremy Lake got
Who?
60 points that round,
John
which is a lot of
Thompson.
points.
Oh, John Thompson.
Where's he?
I.
Do we not have a fish named John Thompson?
No!
What the hell?
You're thinking of Jody.
Chauncey.
Chauncey.
Chauncey Phillips?
Booch, what are you doing to train
He
for
played
this?
for Detroit.
Um,
Oh, that's Billups.
mostly I've just been doing a lot of stretches. That's mostly what I've been doing, just trying to get my body.
Don't these guys train like
loosen
their
up.
whole life for this?
Some do, yeah. I mean, the people that do, the people that do it professionally, they
Yeah.
definitely train.
And you're not doing this professionally.
No, this is.
What does it take from you to do this? What do you have to do?
Obviously, I have to. I have to get in the right mindset. Make sure that.
So it's a mental thing.
It's very much a mental thing for me.
Wow, this has brought Hamburger and Jeremy Legg
Are you
up into
nervous?
the top 5. That's nice.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I mean, there's a part of me that's a little nervous. I mean that this is.
Do you think you should
I'd be
training?
too scared to do it.
It is. There is that aspect of it where it's like you're getting shot out of a cannon. It's like really scary.
Yeah,
but
That is one aspect of it.
yeah, and it is scary. But I'm, trying to get myself into the right mindset of I can do this. I mean, I've already like I said last time I was here.
Like eating a car.
Yeah, I've already put the inside of my body through a lot of craziness that I wasn't sure if I could do. So I figure the outer part of my body deserves the same treatment.
Yeah.
So,
Like a mani-pedi.
exactly. So. That and that's just really what I'm excited about, and I can't.
You don't think you should try and do it a couple times first?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Doing a couple.
You need
doing
to
a
start
couple
thinking about it, son.
Yeah.
It's 5 days away.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Obviously, this is something that I might
test
want to
firing?
prep. Maybe test fire a couple times.
Maybe
I'm sure.
have you been on a trampoline?
Oh yeah, I mean not. Yeah, I have a trampoline.
So you're a
there.
bouncy jumping guy.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Have you been on a trapeze?
trapeze? No, I've never done a trapeze.
Is there a net that's going to catch you?
I believe so. Yes, I was. Yeah, when we
You
set this up, we
believe
made
so?
Sure, yeah. Well,
You're not certain.
I'm certain there's going to be a net.
Well,
I'm
what
hoping
kind of
nobody
papers
changes
have you
anything.
signed?
Have you signed any documents?
Yeah, I signed. Basically.
Because that could be bad news for you. Because what if there's no net, but it says, "Oh, I'm not liable for no net."
Trust me, I made
It's
sure
true.
there
We're
was,
doing the launch,
that wasn't
not
in
the
there
landing.
before I signed.
We're only responsible for the launch, Booch.
The landing is a whole nother production.
Yeah, but that's why I'm trying to take as many safety precautions as possible. Same
Like
thing
what? What are you doing?
Yeah, well, getting a helmet, making sure that whatever suit I'm in that it fits properly, and also
Is the suit a safety suit or is it just decorative?
it's definitely a safety suit. I'm definitely going for protection, but I'm sure I'm gonna flare it up because it's gonna be on Adult Swim, so I want it to look nice.
Of course.
But the key thing is protection above all else, and so once I got that part down, then I can decide how I want it to look when the audience sees it.
Heaven
But-
forbid he come crashing back to Earth while also on fire.
oh yeah, that.
Well, what's next? Do you feel like you're pigeon your? Oh, I'm the guy who eats a car. I'm the guy who gets shot out of a cannon. What are they
Yeah.
going to be like? We want more.
Well, all
Run
great-
with a gazelle
all
herd.
great things-
Fuck a
all-
lion.
Break into a zoo.
exactly.
Comes in threes, so we do
Joe,
need the
I'm
third
wi-
part of this trilogy.
I think you're onto something. I think you guys are all onto something.
There's
What,
it's a
breaking
trilogy.
into a
That
zoo?
we should
That
send
we-
Booch with a bunch of cameras on his body to break into a zoo.
I think. Well, I don't want to just stop at getting shot out of a cannon and eating a car. What's next?
Or maybe just the Great Caper.
I think the last
You
one
wanna
should
break
be
into
We
a
need,
zoo?
we need to
Booch
come up
writes
with
a
a
book.
caper for the Booch.
Booch
Yeah.
writes a book.
That's the
Interesting.
final
That could be-
documentary.
That could be it. Yeah. I mean, it's,
Boring.
No, imagine it as a. Remember that movie?
He's got to pull off a caper
you remember the
until
movie
he writes
Secret
the
Window,
book.
right?
I pull capers
movie
off
what?
my
I
sandwiches
know
all the
everything that
time.
Johnny
Secret
Depp has
Window
ever
with
done.
yes, I remember Secret Window.
Spoil it for everyone right now.
Yeah, basically Johnny Depp, gets confronted by this guy who says that he stole his book, but then he finds out later the guy was a split personality that he created because he went crazy because his wife cheated on him and he never fully got over
And who
it.
plays the split
So it's
personality?
Fight Club.
I know the actor, but I can never think of his name.
Oh,
I
I
hate
know-
it. I see
I
him
know
in
it.
so many movies I like, but I can never think of his name.
I'll tell you who it is.
Who is it?
John Thompson.
Okay.
Can you spoil The Lake House with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock? for
I
me?
never watched that movie.
Oh, okay.
That could be
I-
a thing you do. Spoilers.
I don't mind that.
Booch spoilers.
That's funny.
Or you could fuck a lion.
Is that an option?
Like, can we tie the
can
claws
be-
in mouth and?
It can be sedated.
it's
choose-
like the first episode of Black Mirror, except
Just,
dangerous.
Choose your country carefully.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know about all that, but I
You
definitely.
could get in there, dude.
I mean, I know I could do it. I just don't know
You
if
could.
I want to do it.
But
Booch
This is
seduces
a lot
a
of.
lion.
Well,
There's a lot of bad. There's just a lot of bad PR that can go into that.
That's
Now,
pretty
it-
cocksure of you. You think you could
Oh, wow,
seduce a
Joe.
lion?
wouldn't be a matter of seducing it.
No, I'm saying. It,
The way the Booch just said it, it sounds like he
Well, he was
got
talking-
that swag. It's like, yeah, lion bitches want me.
well, that's what you got to do, man. You got to have the confidence. You got to have if you don't have the confidence, you
Or,
might as well
or,
even
or
try.
talking about
You're
male
Gor-
lions.
you're the
and it's
Gorgonzola
like
king,
prison
dude.
rape.
Let's play Kaiju Crumbler. Now, did you ever play the games Rampage? Back on the.
Oh yes, I love that game as a kid.
Okay, well, I'm going to need you to do a 10-second countdown.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Flump hits it first, getting -5. Then
Oh,
Jeremy
God.
Lake gets a -1, and Hamburger gets a +1. Is Flump going to hit it again? Cho, does that count?
No.
Because he never disconnected?
Yeah.
And Sliders hit it with a +5. Flump still not disconnecting now. He's off. We're about to see Hamburger hit it for a +1. Flump coming in, getting a -5. Jeremy Lake goes and hits it, gets a +5. Jeremy Lake gaining a lot of points today. Will Flump hit it? Flump hits it, gets a what? +1.
I bet we could leave it to the chat to decide what the Booch does next. Booch the Magnificent.
Flump and then Hamburger.
And then Hamburger. What did Flump get?
A -5.
And Hamburger got +1.
Yep. And Flump again.
Flump gets a +1.
Jeremy Leg.
+5 for Jeremy Leg and -5 for Slider. No good. Hot Steve comes by. He breaks it, getting a +25.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool, right?
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
It literally did remind me of Rampage when like the buildings just crumble down. You got to move on to the next. It's just
Never heard of that game.
well, it was called Rampage World Tour. The only problem
Never
is
heard
that
of it.
it's one of the it was a long game before long games existed. Like before like the, like Tomb Raider on like PS4, which will take you like 2 years to beat that game.
That's the longest game.
Well, as far as I know, it's just really the story's over.
2
it just
years,
keeps
that's a
going
long
and going
game.
and going.
What about getting a selfie with a Jaguar?
Booch's Safari selfies.
Okay, if I get a selfie with a Jaguar, I'm on one end of the barricade. On the other end of the barricade, I am not jumping over.
Safari
But you ate a
selfies.
car.
Yeah,
You won't get next to the Jaguar?
cars don't hit back. A Jaguar will try to kill me.
Beg to
A
differ,
car is
my
not
friend.
going to just turn on by itself and run me over.
Well, there's another Stephen King movie
Oh,
about
yeah.
that. What's that one called?
The Last Ride.
Flumpy, heading up the pack.
Jeremy Leg packing it up, too. Could be a Jeremy Leg week. Could be Hot Steve. Both Hot Steve and Flump want to get their second kingships, Booch, because then they're tied with Hamburger and Mimosa, who have 2, trying to become the Winter Super King, which we'll find out probably by the end of April.
Well, Hot Steve's definitely got a shot.
Oh, mimosa.
What happened to Mimosa?
It's just under the sand.
Like under the sand, like
No, not buried, yeah. I mean, who knows? I don't know.
Is he like depressed or something?
I think physically ill.
Oh.
She's been MIA the entire show.
And
Oh.
yesterday.
I hope he's okay.
Me too. I want to check out that rocky crag.
I'll take you there.
Yeah, can you give me the GPS for that?
Yeah, hang on.
You'll probably get honked at too.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh, nice.
31 degrees by
Thank you.
9.
So, Matt, I got a couple clips here. Should I run one of them? One's longer than the other.
Oh. Well, there should be a most recent one.
One says 9/18/2018, so it must be the other one. The 60s
If you call
spot.
it up on your screen, then I can see it first. before it runs.
9/18. That's
This is one of them.
Yeah. How long is that?
That one's about a minute.
Yeah. Show that.
Okay.
To anyone that's ever hated on me, you're about to eat your work. Oh, sorry. I decided to try something really crazy. I think I'm gonna eat a car.
Eat that car! Eat that car! Eat that car!
Even though it sounds crazy, I'm going through it from a logical standpoint. I'm not just some deranged psychopath.
And you said the act is actually consisting of you eating a car?
Yes, sir.
Pretty cool right there.
It's a lot crunchier once you get the hang of it.
If he does do it, great. I think he is being serious. I think right now, at this point in the moment, he believes that he's going to do this. I just don't think he's thought it all the way through.
It's going to be big, it's going to be exciting, and it's definitely something that it's going to change the world.
How are you and Young these days?
We're good.
Booch.
Oh, right.
There's a moment where you made a faux step, but you were kind of misrepresented because people couldn't hear what she said to you. Remember this about a couple of years ago? We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
Well, I think we got to clear the air.
Well, I'm the one who got the most flack for it,
Yeah.
so I don't know if we had to clear the air for anyone else.
Wait, who said to what?
You called Dave's wife a bitch, remember? But what did she say to you? Because no one heard that, and then everyone thought I orchestrated it, and that I did it on purpose.
Okay.
And they were messaging me, and,
Oh,
and
boy.
then HR got involved, and it was all my fault.
Okay.
So you got to clear the air for me. You got to clear the air for me, Booch.
Oh, of course. I'll do
Because I've
that.
suffered on your behalf mentally. I thought I was going to be fired.
Let me just say that I heard a lot about it from all ends.
Dave, walk us through it.
Well, I think it's the less I say, the better off.
Okay.
So that means it's bad.
Booch, tell us what happened.
Okay, well, I was invited to be a part of one of the shows, Blood Feast, a while back.
Yeah.
And while I was doing the show, I was told there was going to be some kind of like puzzle game we were going to do, and we were going over everything. And I said, "Yeah, that'd be great. I'll give it a shot. I'd never really done anything like this before." And
Puzzles?
Well, not judging puzzles or anything like that.
I've never
So
done that. I've never judged a single puzzle.
I haven't either. So I was like, okay, this is kind of. I thought it was cool, and I said, all right, I'm down. I'll do it. So I come in, I do the show, and and I come in, we're improvising, doing some other stuff, and all of a sudden I'm judging the puzzle contest, and Dave's wife was there, and some other girl was there.
Lauren.
His name I can't remember.
Lauren,
yeah, and they were doing the puzzles. Well, for some reason, out of nowhere, I don't know what the problem. I don't know what started it. She just started verbally just laying into me.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
She was basically saying how I'm not funny, I'm not talented, all sorts of stuff. And at first I was laughing because I thought she was ball busting me. Because I've been ball busted by people before. I got thick skin, I can take a joke.
Yeah.
But the meaner she got, the more I felt like, okay, this girl's not kidding around with me. I don't know what her problem is. So Max, of course, he asked me, how I feel about it. So I was like, why is she being a bitch? And here's the thing that bothered me.
So you didn't call her a bitch. You said, why is she being a bitch?
Yeah, why is she? Yeah, and
okay.
yeah. And then I just called her Psycho the rest of the show because I kept forgetting her name. So I just called her Psycho.
I think I think at some point you called her Captain Bitch.
I know what I think I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just now that I'm remembering it.
That's less bad than calling someone a bitch. Captain Bitch.
Giving
Just
her
give it-
rank.
Yeah.
And the thing is this is that when usually any woman that has
Very high
that
rank.
gets angry or has an attitude
True,
problem
she got
with
her
you
bars.
for no reason, bitch is the universal term that both men and women use. So it was like. So that's why I said, why is she being a bitch? I did nothing to this woman. I was
Captain bitch.
nothing.
But then I took you
polite.
to my office afterwards, and I said, hey, you
did.
probably shouldn't have said that. dude."
And
did you know that she's married to this guy right here in the red
no, I
hoodie?
didn't.
She
and,
didn't know. We didn't know each other. It was fine.
And they're still married today.
Yes, and Dave, I do apologize.
No, you
for
don't have to
that.
apologize to me.
Okay.
You reacted.
Yeah,
the
and-
only way you knew how.
Yes, and I felt bad. And
Look,
Max,
I've taken to calling young Captain Bitch regularly. I like it.
All right, but afterwards when I saw that,
I thought it was only a major.
yeah,
to
and I
you.
think it was when Max was getting a lot of heat for it. That's where I felt really bad because last thing I want to do is get Max in any trouble because Max, we get along great. At least I believe we get along great. So
Yeah.
last thing I would ever
Glad
want to do
we-
is get you in any
Glad
trouble.
we were able to clear the air.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't get paid for 2 months.
I apologize for that.
That's okay. It all worked out. I mean, I get paid
You didn't get any
enough.
back pay for that period?
No.
Jesus.
I was just on halt. They
That was
put me on.
It's called suspension.
They called me on suspension.
Monday at 10
halt.
o'clock.
So that's why
shooting
you ran
this
out
guy
of
out
your
of a
savings
cannon.
at that point?
What?
That's why you ran out of your savings at that point?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Ugh.
We'll be back
That was right when you bought your house too, isn't it?
tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Captain Bitch.
popping up from the ground. Well, homegrown's alright with me. Homegrown is the way it should be. Homegrown is a good thing. Plant that bell and let it ring. Homegrown's alright with me. Homegrown is the way it should be.